A frightening video shows Kyle Richards, a star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, coming dangerously close to engaging into a fist brawl on the street following a heated argument. Fans of the show were shocked by Kyle's aggressive behavior, which was a surprise to them. Continue reading to learn what caused the conflict and to view the footage associated with it. Is Kyle Richards on the hot seat during the reunion of Season 14? Among the original cast members of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle Richards is the final representative. During the 13 seasons of the show, fans witnessed both the positive and negative aspects of Kyle's life. The sitcom debuted in 2010. However, that changed for the 14th season, which was only recently completed. Despite the fact that Kyle Richards was candid about the unexpected breakup she experienced with her husband, Mauricio Umansky, she no longer desired to discuss a certain subject. The actual circumstances behind her relationship with country artist Morgan Wade. During the previous season, Morgan made a few appearances on the Bravo show, which led to a great deal of curiosity regarding the two of them. In addition to that, Kyle was included in the music video that the artist created for the song Fall in Love with Me. The two appeared to be going close to one another and almost locking lips in the footage. However, Kyle Richards, for whatever unexplainable reason, chose not to discuss Morgan during the 14th season. As a matter of fact, she was adamant about not uttering the name of the performer. As a result of Morgan's discomfort with being in the spotlight, Kyle stated that she made the decision to withdraw from her participation in The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. There were several of her co-stars and spectators who did not feel comfortable with that. Kyle was criticized by Garcelle Bova, who abruptly left the show following the conclusion of Season 14, for his refusal to discuss Morgan Wade. During the first two segments of the reunion, Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley also engaged in verbal conflict with one another. On Tuesday, April 15, the third and last episode of the reunion will be broadcast on Bravo, and it will be available to stream on Peacock the following day. See the moment almost got into a fist fight with a reality show star. It should come as no surprise that Kyle Richards is experiencing a breaking point given the fact that her co-stars are attacking her from every direction. During a stunning video, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills actress came dangerously close to engaging into a fistfight on the streets of Los Angeles. So, what took place? Tims reports that Kyle allegedly confronted a woman who was walking her dogs. The woman was walking her dogs. The reality star started taping the meeting right away, but the stranger gave him a response that went completely against his expectations. The woman can be seen in the video pulling her scarf off her neck in a furious manner and approaching Kyle in a hostile manner. Kyle takes a cautious step back. Another person who was present during the argument was Teddi Mellencamp, who is a friend of hers and a former co-star. Teddi disclosed earlier this year that she is afflicted with cancer of the 4th stage, which includes several brain tumors. After Kyle Richards confronted a random man on the street, fans took to social media to express their reactions to the incident. What the heck is going on? Kyle is hiding behind her friend, who is in the 4th stage of cancer. There is still time for him to intrude into the affairs of another person because he has 4 nose jobs. Screening people while hiding behind them and running around recording. Get your act together. Kyle, as usual, is not paying attention to her own business. That *** chitch is always in somebody's business, and you know damn well that the last thing you want to do is confront these people about their damn dogs in Los Angeles, the speaker said. Kyle is said to have witnessed the woman dragging one of the dogs while she was crossing the street, which is what allegedly sparked the altercation. There were some admirers who lauded her for taking action on behalf of the dog. Others, on the other hand, criticized her for not being concerned with her own affairs. Kyle Richards has weathered more than a decade of drama on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but nothing could have prepared her for the explosive moment that unfolded on a recent afternoon in Los Angeles. What began as a normal day quickly spiraled into a tense and chaotic encounter when Kyle found herself inches away from a street-side confrontation that could have turned into a full-blown fistfight. The incident, which was witnessed by several bystanders and later picked up by local gossip outlets, has once again thrust Kyle into the center of public scrutiny, something she has been trying to avoid amid her already turbulent year. Eyewitnesses say Kyle was leaving a boutique in Beverly Hills when the confrontation began. She appeared to be on the phone and in a hurry, trying to get to her car unnoticed. But trouble arrived when another woman, described as combative and visibly upset, approached her aggressively. The reasons behind the woman's anger remain unclear, but witnesses claim she began shouting Kyle's name before launching into accusations. The sudden escalation stunned onlookers, who watched Kyle freeze for a moment before attempting to defuse the situation with calm words. But the stranger continued to get closer, stepping into Kyle's personal space and hurling insults. The situation reached its boiling point when the woman raised her hand as if to shove Kyle. That was the moment security intervened. A nearby store employee and two passersby rushed toward the pair, creating a barrier between them. Kyle, visibly shaken but attempting to maintain composure, stepped back and held her hands up in an effort to show she did not want to engage. Yet even as she tried to walk away, the woman continued yelling, insisting Kyle had betrayed people and ruined lives, claims that seemed to come from nowhere. For someone who has dealt with hostility on camera, this startled Kyle in a way she couldn't hide. One witness later commented that Kyle looked heartbroken, not angry, as if she was reliving the strain of the past year. The star has been navigating intense personal challenges, including the emotional unraveling of her marriage to Mauricio Umansky, the scrutiny around her close friendship with country singer Morgan Wade, and the pressure of filming a new season filled with rumors and division. Public conflict is not new to Kyle, but this episode struck a nerve because it felt unpredictable and unsafe in a very real way. Once security managed to move Kyle away from the scene, she was escorted to her vehicle. She sat inside for several moments before driving off, seemingly trying to collect herself. According to sources close to her, the confrontation left her rattled for the rest of the day. While Kyle is accustomed to drama within the controlled, and often exaggerated, world of reality television, dealing with a volatile stranger on the street was something entirely different. The line between fame and everyday life suddenly felt thin and fragile. Friends of Kyle have since spoken out, saying they are worried about the toll constant public scrutiny is taking on her. After more than 13 seasons on the show, Kyle has become one of the most recognized faces in the franchise. But fame, especially within the Housewives universe, comes with a price. Fans often feel entitled to her life, her choices, and even her mistakes. When emotions run high, boundaries get blurred. This latest incident is proof of how quickly admiration can turn into hostility, even from someone Kyle had never met. Producers of Rhobh were quick to confirm that cameras were not rolling during the confrontation, and that the incident was entirely separate from filming. Still, many fans are already speculating about how this chaotic moment might influence Kyle's storyline this season. Will it push her to step back from the franchise after so many years? Or will it fuel her desire to reclaim control over her public narrative? Kyle herself has not made a public statement yet, but insiders suggest she is choosing to remain quiet while processing what happened. The near-fight also raises larger questions about the pressures public figures face when they become characters in viewers' lives. Reality stars often walk the fine line between entertainment and authenticity, and in Kyle's case, that line has been under the microscope like never before. Her every step, word, and relationship is dissected on social media. Now, she must navigate not just the curated chaos of the show, but the unpredictable reactions of the public. Despite the intense moment, Kyle is reportedly prioritizing her mental well-being and leaning on her inner circle. She has always prided herself on being strong, poised, and resilient, and those qualities will likely guide her as she moves forward from this scare. But this incident has served as a sobering reminder that even the most seasoned reality stars cannot escape the dangers of fame when a stranger's emotions spiral out of control. For now, Kyle is focusing on family, filming, and grounding herself in her routines. The Beverly Hills streets may have offered her one of the most alarming experiences of her career, but those who know her believe she will rise from it with her trademark strength and determination. If anything, the encounter has reinforced what longtime fans already understand. Behind the glamorous lifestyle and dramatic storylines, Kyle Richards is human, navigating real fears, real challenges, and the unpredictable reality of life in the spotlight.